Good morning to all. In last class, we discussed up to the speed and velocity, and also I gave the definition for acceleration, and there you got it, the acceleration, that is a rate of change of velocity. And the equation is v minus u divided by t, where v is the final velocity, u is the initial velocity, and t is the time taken. This equation also we are going to make it as v equal to final velocity equal to u plus at, that is by cross multiplication. And by arranging left side and right side, we will get v equal to u plus at. And here this acceleration, it is a vector quantity. This acceleration is a vector quantity, and its SI unit is meter per second square. SI unit is what? Meter per second square. And its dimensional formula is m raised to 0, l raised to 1, t raised to minus 2. This is what the vector quantity, SI unit and dimensional equation. Now after this, as you are seeing in case of a speed and velocity, there are different. That is what uniform, non-uniform, average and instantaneous. So similarly in case of acceleration also, uniform acceleration. Second one, non-uniform acceleration. Third one, average acceleration. Then instantaneous acceleration. Again here, uniform acceleration is the acceleration of a body in which the change in velocity is equal intervals of time. Change in velocity is equal intervals of time, which we will call it as uniform acceleration. Change in velocity is equal intervals of time. This is what we will call it as a uniform acceleration. Better to see here, for example, here is A, then B, then C, then D. For in the first interval of time, say it is of 2 seconds, the velocity between the two positions A and B is 2 meter per second. Then later, between B and C, the velocity is 4 meter per second. The velocity is what here? 4 meter per second, whereas the time interval is here 2 seconds. That means from here it is 4 seconds. Then the third, for example, it is 6 meter per second, and here also 2 seconds. So whereas from here to here that is 6 seconds. So now whenever we are going to calculate the acceleration, initial velocity. So here is the final velocity between these two intervals. This 4 meter per second is the final velocity, 2 meter per second is the initial velocity. For 4 meter per second, acceleration is equal to 4 minus 2 divided by, for C position here 4 is the time second, whereas for B position minus 2 here. Now it becomes 2 by 2 equal to how much? 1 meter per second square. Between the first two intervals, what the acceleration we got it? That is 1 meter per second. Similarly, in this case here, this is the final velocity and this one is the initial velocity between BC, initial velocity between CD, final velocity. Then here is the acceleration equal to 6 minus here 4. Then here total 6 up to this is 4. And that is what 6 minus 4 equal to, again we will get 2 divided by 2 equal to what? 1 meter per second square. See here, in both the cases, what we got the acceleration is 1 meter per second square. That means same acceleration we got it. If the acceleration is we are going to getting same value, then we will say the acceleration is said to be uniform. Whereas in case of a non-uniform, change in velocity is not equal. इसके चेंज मारो, इसको ऐसा चेंज कर ले सकते. Change in velocity is not equal. Not equal in equal intervals of time. In equal intervals of time. Otherwise, change in velocity is equal in different intervals of time. In different intervals of time. एक इक्वल है तो दूसरा चेंज करो, दूसरा सेकंड इक्वल है तो फर्स्ट चेंज करो, फर्स्ट चेंज नहीं हुए तो सेकंड चेंज करो. कौन सा तो एक चेंज करके देखो, नहीं तो दोनों भी चेंज कर सकते. ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ಎರಡನೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಇದನ್ನ ದೇख सकते ये फर्स्ट इंटरवल 2 सेकंड है, 2 मीटर्स पर सेकंड. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಇದು 5 ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ये 5 लिखता है. 5 लिखे तो क्या आता है देखो इधर लेन बचकर नोट में एक्सेलरेशन इक्वल टू फाइनल इज 5 minus initial is 2 divided by 4 minus 2 equal to 3 by 2 equal to 1.5 meter per second. Then next here we will go for say it is 9. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ equal to 5 9 like this. Different velocity is not equal, even equal intervals of time. So here is again acceleration equal to what the final 9, what the initial 4. 9 and sorry 5 is there, 5 divided by 6 minus 4 equal to 9 minus that is 4 divided by 2 equal to 2 meter per second square. This is square acceleration. See here the velocity acceleration we got in different values. So hence the acceleration is said to be non-uniform. ಏನದು change in velocity is not equal in equal intervals of time. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇದು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇದು 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಇದು 3 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದು 5 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಬರ್ತದೆ, 3 plus 2 5 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ, 2 plus 4 5 plus 5 10. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ acceleration ಸಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. a equal to ಎಷ್ಟದ ಇದು 4 8 ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. equal interval, say 2, 4, 6. 2, 4 minus 2, 2, 6 minus 4, 2. Difference same or equal intervals. Equal change in velocity equal. Time and to different 2, 3, 5. And for this, better to see here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ 4 minus 2 divided by this is 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 plus 3 5 5 minus 2 equal to 2 divided by 3 equal to 2 by 3 that is 0.67 divided meter per second square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದೇ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇದು 6 minus 4 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 10 minus ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ 5 by 10 minus 5 equal to 2 by 5 equal to for example 0.4 meter per second. See, acceleration is different. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ totally acceleration value different ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ for that we will call it as non uniform acceleration. Then third one, average acceleration. Average acceleration is the acceleration. For example here first we got it acceleration 1 is a1, then second acceleration is a2, and in the next interval we measure the acceleration is a3. Then here the average acceleration is a average equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 divided by 3. Sum of the accelerations of a body in different intervals to the number of accelerations, to the number. Suppose here we measure the acceleration of a body moving along a straight line in different intervals. The first interval a1, in the next interval a2, in the third interval a3. Then the average of these three is a1 plus a2 plus a3 divided by 3. How many you are added? 3 values you are added divided by 3. If you are added only 2, then a average equal to a1 plus a2 divided by 3. Sorry, divided by 2. If there are number of times you measure the acceleration, बहुत सारा measurement ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ 4 ಸಲ 5 ಸಲ 10 ಸಲ n term तक measurement ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. कहाँ तक बहुत बार measurement किए, number of times measurement किए, n value तक measurement किए, तब क्या होता है? Average acceleration आवागे नाकदा a average equal to a1 plus a2 plus so on plus up to nth term divided by how many terms are there? N terms will be there. This is what the average acceleration. So here we define uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration and average acceleration. Average acceleration is nothing but mean acceleration, which is measured as the sum of accelerations of a body to the number. Sum of accelerations of a body to the number. You know, sum of accelerations of a body to the number. Suppose if a1, a2 and a3 be the accelerations, then average acceleration equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 divided by like this. It is the mathematical method to find the average. Then instantaneous acceleration. Instantaneous acceleration, as it was defined yesterday. Instantaneous speed, instantaneous velocity, as it was defined. So similarly here also the same case. Instantaneous speed, the speed at the instant of time. The speed at the instant of time. The velocity of a body at the instant of time. So similarly, acceleration of a body at the instant of time. Acceleration of a body at the instant of time. This is what the instantaneous acceleration or acceleration of a body in a short interval of time. Acceleration of a body in a short interval of time. And this acceleration can be written as A equal to dV by dt. Similarly, variable is also acceleration A equal to dV by dt. That is what change in velocity with respect to time. Here also change in velocity with respect to time. So these are the 4 types of acceleration. So as it was known, speed, velocity and acceleration in which uniform, non-uniform, average and instantaneous. In all the 3 cases, we got it or we defined it 4 different types. Now look here, especially in case of this acceleration. In case of this acceleration, other than these uniform, non-uniform, average and instantaneous, ये सभी 4 को छोड़ के, especially only in case of accelerations ना, acceleration cases ना, you 4 commit to, you'll extract the inner points. Usually neat ಆಗಲಿ, generally ಆಗಲಿ, ಬಹಳ useful ಆಗ್ತವೆ. And the 2 different are, one is constant, uniform ಬೇರೆ, constant ಬೇರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Uniform velocity acceleration ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು constant acceleration ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ different ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Of course, uniform and constant ಎರಡು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. Uniform and constant acceleration ಎರಡು equal ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, if the body is accelerating along a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ, means motion in a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ uniform acceleration ಮತ್ತು constant acceleration ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ constant acceleration ಏನು ಅಂತ. Constant acceleration here, this constant acceleration is changing velocity of a body is equal in equal intervals of time, equal intervals of time, and in the direction the direction of velocity. The change in velocity is also in the direction of velocity. Then we will say it is constant. ಅದಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಇದು change in velocity is in the direction of velocity. Whereas in case of a linear motion, your change in velocity is along a straight line. Hence the velocity direction is also along a straight line. Velocity in a direction agala, change in velocity nu ade direction agala. Avike uniform ಆಗ್ತದ, constant nu ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ motion in a straight line ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು acceleration, ಇದು acceleration, both are one and same. But in case of a circular motion, this uniform velocity and uniform acceleration and constant acceleration. This uniform acceleration and constant acceleration, they are different in case of a circular motion. Adu enaagtada in case of a circular motion? Here is the particle at this position, velocity is in this lane, but the acceleration will be in this direction. Everadu same like that. Acceleration and velocity are perpendicular to each other, even though the change in velocity is same, even though the value of acceleration is constant, but the directions of velocity and acceleration are different. Acceleration is uniform irtada, but the constant agalla. Yakagalla velocity and acceleration, they are not in a same direction. They are in same direction. Agalla. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಷ್ಟು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ is not in the direction of velocity. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಜರ್ಕ್. ಜರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್. Change in acceleration with respect to time. Change in acceleration with respect to time. With respect to time. Change in acceleration, change in velocity, change in acceleration with respect to time is called jerk. These are the two quantities, constant acceleration and jerk. You will do different. You will use up in case of a acceleration. Idu especially distinguish in case of a circular motion. Change in acceleration with respect to time andra jerk anta ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Is it clear up to this? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಏನದ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು? ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಮಗ. ಸರಿ, I will repeat it in the first, second, third, and this is what today's is fourth class, in which we define the physical quantities. They are fundamental as well as derived quantities, and the defined quantities are particle, rest, motion. In case of a motion, there are three types of motions. That is what? Translatory motion, circular or rotational motion, then oscillatory or vibrational motion. Other than these three, one-dimensional motion, two-dimensional motion and three-dimensional motion. This is about motion. Then after the motion, we defined a speed in which there are four types will be there. They are nothing but uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, and instantaneous speed. Similarly, in case of a velocity, uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity, and average velocity, and instantaneous velocity. And we defined yesterday acceleration. Also, we got the equation v equal to u plus at. And today we define different types of acceleration with their equations and dimensional formula. Also, we finished. Till today we finished. Here, one or two equations I will show you, I will give you, which are useful in case of a objective type questions about the speed or about the velocity. Better to keep it in mind. In case of a linear motion, in case of a rectilinear motion, in case of a motion of a body along a straight line, मूलों बंदे ये तीनों सही एक ही रहते हैं. सभी motion of a body along a straight line ही रहते हैं. In case of motion of a body along a straight line, the speed and velocity, they are one and same. Both are same. No difference at all. Though it is a scalar and it is a vector quantity. One scalar and vector quantity. In case of a motion of a body along a straight line. Similarly, distance traveled and displacement, both are same. They are also same. motion in a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ divided by displacement. Speed divided by velocity. ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಇದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು, ಇದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು. motion of a body along a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ, motion of a body along a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎರಡು equal to ratio 1:2. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವ ratio 1:2. ಯಾವ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ motion of a body along a straight line ಇದ್ದಾಗ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ motion of a body along a curved path, motion of a body along a curved path like this, ಇದು A to B. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ during this type of cases, the distance divided by displacement is greater than 1 meter. Is greater than 1 meter. Distance divided by displacement ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Greater than 1 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Similarly, speed and velocity. Means speed divided by velocity is greater than 1 meter. But in case of a linear motion, in case of a motion of a body along a straight line, this is the condition. In case of a curved motion, in case of a circular motion, in case of a rotational motion, the distance traveled divided by displacement is greater than 1. Similarly, speed divided by velocity is greater than 1 meter. You will ಕೆಲವೊಂದು points. Other than this, if the body is moving with uniform acceleration, if the body is moving with uniform acceleration, here u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity. U is the initial velocity and v is the final velocity. Then Condition is the body is moving with uniform acceleration. Suppose V1 V2 ಅಂತ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೀವು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ V1 V2 ಅಂತ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ V average equal to V1 plus V2 divided by 2 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. V1 is the velocity of a body in the first interval of time, V2 is the velocity of a body in the second interval of time, but the acceleration is remain uniform. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು V average equal to V1 plus V2 divided by 2 ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. In case of distance traveled in the first interval is s1, distance traveled in the second interval is s2, here is t1, here is t2. ಅವಾಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ V average equal to s1 plus s2 divided by t1 plus t2. But velocity equation ಏನು ಬರೀ v1 equal to s1 by t1 ಆಗ್ತದ v2 equal to s2 divided by t2. ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ t1 equal to s1 by v1 ಆಗ್ತದ t2 equal to s2 by v2 ಆಗ್ತದ. Now during these cases ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ V average equal to s1 plus s2 divided by ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ t1 t2 ಅಲ್ಲದೆ t1 plus t2 t1 plus t2 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ s1 by v1 s2 by v2. Better to check it s1 by v1 s2 by v2. So therefore here s1 by v1 plus s2 by v2. Now in denominator V average equal to s1 plus s2 divided by LCM ತಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ v1 v2 ಬರ್ತದ ಇದೇನಾಗ್ತದ s1 v2 plus s2 v1. ಇದು v1 v2 ಮ್ಯಾಲ ಅವಾಗ V average equal to s1 plus s2 into v1 v2 divided by s1 v2 plus s2 v1. ಇದು equation. ಇದು average velocity. That is the formula to calculate average velocity. If s1 and v1, s2 and v2 are given, sometimes they will give a question s1 equal to s2 equal to s ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ s1 equal to s2 equal to s ಅಂತ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಾವು equation this equation what it become वो क्या होता है वो equation क्या होता है that we have to see ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ and better to put the value of s1 and s2 the value of s1 and s2 we have to check it here s1 equal to s2 equal to s ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ V average equal to ಇದು s ಆಯಿತು ಇದು s ಆಯಿತು s plus s v1 v2 divided by s into v2 plus s into v1 ಕಾಮನ್ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಇದು 2s ಇಲ್ಲಿ v1 v2 divided by s common ಬಂತು v1 plus v2 ಇದು s s ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಉಳಿತೇನಲ್ಲೇ 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2 ಈ equation only the velocities of a body v1 and v2 in equal intervals distance traveled will be what equal distance traveled ಅವಾಗ the equation ಬರ್ತದ V average equal to 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಈ equation ಬರ್ತದೆ V average equal to 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. This is what the different formulas. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ CET-ಗೆ NEET-ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. Then we will go after finishing the topic extra we will give. ಅವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ? These are the definitions what we discussed. Now after this we will go some equations, that is what kinematic equations. Before going to the kinematic equations of a body, whenever the body is moving with a uniform speed, here the distance traveled means change in position, velocity of a body and acceleration, how they will be varying with respect to time. That variation of change in position with respect to time, change in velocity with respect to time, change in acceleration with respect to time, those here we are going to show by graphical method. And especially in case of for your according to the new portion what some parts will be deleted, so during that case here we have only velocity and time, variation of velocity with respect to what? Time, other than your position, time, acceleration, time. Actually ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದು ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್, ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವೇನು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್. ಸೊ therefore here we will go for velocity time graph. So in this case here, the velocity of a body is plotted along y-axis and time is along x-axis. Velocity is along y-axis and time is along x-axis. So therefore here the graph plotted velocity against time is called velocity time graph, is called velocity time graph. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ VT graph ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. VT graph. This is what the velocity is. Velocity against time. Otherwise, velocity versus time. Against versus. In velocity ಇದು velocity along this y-axis, time is along x-axis. The intersection of these two axes, the x-axis is the y-axis. The intersection of these two axes, this is the point O, which we will call it as origin. Origin is the point where which the two axes are intersect. The intersection point we will call it as a origin. Okay. Origin definition origin definition क्या है? Origin का मतलब क्या? The intersection of two axes, the point at which the two axes are intersected, two lines are intersected, two paths are intersected. That intersecting point is called origin.
Okay.
So here the velocity which is plotted along y-axis, time is plotted along x-axis, which we will call it as a velocity time log. So now here we are going to plot in the different curves, and those curves they will be shows that the velocity of a body, whether it is uniform velocity, whether it is non-uniform velocity, whether it is moving with a uniform acceleration or it is moving with a variable acceleration, or the body is moving with decreasing velocity. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತವ by plotting the graph of velocity against time. Here I will show you one of the graph, one of the curve. So this is what the y-axis along with velocity is plotted. Its SI unit is meter per second, and along x-axis, here along x-axis, the along x-axis time, and this time t is in seconds. Say suppose for example here is the origin OO, here 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second for example, and the velocity is for example here 2 meter per second, this is 4 meter per second, this is 6 meter per second, and this one is 8 meter per second. Any values you can write it, but scale should be constant difference ಇರಬೇಕು. Scale ನಲ್ಲಿ difference ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? Constant ಇರಬೇಕು. 0 to 2, 2 minus 0 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2. On constant difference ಇರಬೇಕು. 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಹಂಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ದ ಕರ್ವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕರ್ವ್. ಎ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್. ಎ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್ plotted the graph velocity against time. What this curve it will be represent? ಇದು curve ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ? ಏನು ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ? ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ 0 ಅದನ, ಅಥವಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅದನ, ಅಥವಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ಅಥವಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ರಿಮೇನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದನ. ಅದು ಏನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕರ್ವ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 0 ಟೈಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಎಷ್ಟದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 6 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ 6 ಬಂತು. After 2 seconds, again the velocity is here. After 3 seconds, again the velocity here. After 4 seconds, again the velocity is here. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, 3 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಬಟ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಏನದ? ಸೇಮ್ ಅದ. ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು? ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇತ್ತು? ದ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ shows that the body is moving with uniform velocity. ಈ ತರ ಕರ್ವ್ ಇದ್ರ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಇಂಥವೇ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ. अवेला तोरिस्तीनि ऑल डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ ग्राफ्स, अलग अलग ग्राफ्स इधर नेक्स्ट क्लास में इसके ऊपर सभी पढ़ाते हैं. In the next class, we will go for different types of the curves obtained in plotting the graph of velocity against time. And that we will continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.
I guess